Oh, we're starting right off the bat. I don't even need an intro. 5. You know how the game... That's what I like to see. I made the rich people music, you know, very quiet, because the only people who are allowed to hear those are the people who can actually afford the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC. I'm glad they cut bills out of the national decks. I made up with my demons. Not made out with my demons, because that would be... I mean, maybe I can make out... I mean, there's some good Rule 34 out there. This is the Galarian Hall of Fame, because apparently they didn't have... I mean, this is... I'm pretty sure this is, like, supposed to be in Betty. I don't know if there was much Betty in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Basically, I'm going to commemorate the journey that was, of course, with no references, because that's how I do. I feel like we should start, you know, with the man who made it all possible, Rillaboom. I don't think he was the one that made it all possible. He was just... the first guy I chose. And should I draw him as a child, or should I draw him as the man he became? You know what I'm saying? Who's the man we should commemorate? The whatever artist. We might as well go with like 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine counts as an artist. Maybe not this kind of artist, but whatever. Like which 6ix9ine should we commemorate? The 6ix9ine who had that drive to make really bad music, or should we talk about the 6ix9ine who had the balls to go on Instagram Live? The answer is we should commemorate neither of them. No one should be commemorating Passpartout. I'm pretty sure Brownies is prison slang for something else. I think he has this kind of head, the Castle Crasher's helmet looking head. I don't think he had the depths of hell in his eyes. This is the endless void. A Donkey Kong, more like Donkey Long. That's what he's rocking. He didn't have the arms to the floor kind of arms. He just had, like, how's he gonna play the drums with those flailing things? He had a weird looking drum. It looked like a Fallout Vault door. I might just have to put the 111 on it. We should add more sauce to ours. Yeah, look, we have the spray paint. Dude, that's the evolution of becoming an artist. You realize the tools you have at hands, like the crop tool and the Photoshop tool. Turn your spray can off, man. It's not that hard. All you have to do is close the thing. You know, you don't have to do like Task Manager, shut it off. I guess just because he's a grass type, he has an excuse to have a bushy ass cut. Boom. Okay, now he's a grass type. Oh wait, these are gonna combine to make the. Okay, hold on. It's an artistic choice. We're gonna make this whole thing. I forgot to make it smaller. Like, no, who names their Pokemon during anything but a Nuzlocke? Passpartout Jr. I'm proud of the boy he became. That might be the worst drawing I've ever had. This is the thing. If this man Steve, like... I was going to say, if he cooked it, then it would be over. Like, Australian bushfires kind of thing. You know, like, he actually set the thing on fire. You know, that's what success feels like. You don't expect it to come, and then someone pays $1,000 for your son. How was Yamper so cute with the worst name, but then you got a guy with a cool name that was... I'm sorry, man. My Bolton was ugly. I swear he had a mouth, though. Like, he looks like a lizard. That's backwards lightning. It's lightning nonetheless. Okay, who's gonna criticize it? Me? That is a very thin piece of lightning. Like, that's the most anorexic piece of lightning I've ever seen. See, if I put this here, yeah, it looks like a pterodactyl. Oh, right, yeah, this deformed piece of broccoli at the bottom here. He had a bit of a smile. He looks like a primitive Donkey Kong. He looks like Donkey Kong back when every animal was a lizard. Wait, Who needs lines? Who needs lines? It looks like I was doing lines before this. That's the beauty of having no references, is the fact that you get raw. It can only work with art. Like, if you put raw meat on it, take that off the plate. But if you're putting raw emotion into your art, people are still probably gonna say it's uncooked. The bark of Zeus. He did nothing. I'm not gonna lie. He was probably like the least memorable part of my team. But for some reason, he was the second one I remembered. Who else was on it? Oh, Obstagoon. I swear, yeah, he had these weird cuff-looking things on his arms. What if Obstagoon was a SpongeBob fan? He had that wasn't just a star. It was a Patrick tat. That's nice with it. Okay, that means I have to make his head really big. It's a caricature. You know what? He looks like the dude from it. He might actually just be a collector. You know what? I'm praying that Steve or George, I can't remember their names, I'm praying that they're the guy that has all those packs that I'm gonna need for the next Pokemon pack opening. He had the slouch, so we're gonna... That makes it look like he has cake. Bro, it looks like a Mii Gunner. I'm just saying what it looks like instead of what it should be. That's not... Okay, now it looks like he has a chest, too. Yeah, Obstagoon had a crop top. That's his shiny. Oh, right, he needs the tongue. I feel like that's what brings it all together. I don't remember what his legs looked like. I think he was a stretchy... I feel like we have to go all the way with this. Hold on. He needs the booty shorts. He needs booty shorts. Bro, Rule 34 should have a field day with this. I feel inspiration from my favorite of the classics. You know, you have AC/DC, AC/DC, you know, The Rock Legends. Yeah, he a walk star. The fuck he be without his slat. No one who's watching my videos knows what that's even a reference to. I know for a fact. He looks like Peter Dinklage with a trust fund. You're telling me that's unoriginal? You know what? Now it just looks like Sizzlipede. Fine, give him an eye. There we go. Now he looks like Sizzlipede. We'll make it like the fire gym. Know what I mean? He's right. He was a commie. He was a commie. That's why he used Scorched Earth. That's his G-Max move. We're gonna have the I forgot what the hammer and sickle looked like. Oh shit. Soviet sizzle. Painted by a dilettante. Yeah, I can't. What do you think I speak Spanish? I've seen this paint. No, you haven't, George. What have you been looking up, George? At least get a VPN if you're gonna look that kind of stuff. Oh. But that's fine. This is fine. Yeah, that's Corviknight. Or at least that's what Game Freak wanted Corviknight to be. He's so edgy in the sense that he is so much of this. We're gonna make it like the next Godzilla movie. This could be like Mothra. I think I did name my Corviknight Taxi. I'm not gonna lie. I make it a thing that I only cast like brand new Pokemon, you know, new to the generation, but I'm sorry that Toxapex was apparently so irrelevant that I didn't even know he was Gen 7. I always forget this man has a watermelon for a head. I should be doing this first before adding all the sauce. Pretty watery sauce, because it definitely does not taste good from what I'm looking at. Shouldn't it be darker on the inside? I did this inside out. Maybe this isn't even his face. What if his soul, he's just putting it out there? It's not in his sleeve. I feel like if his soul was on his sleeve, it would be right here. In fact, you know what? He's a hippie. Top. I have to sound it out. Yeah, that's what Elon Musk naming a second kid. We have to draw the new Isle of Armor, right? And I think it's based on Kung Fu. Could be based on Kung Fu. Because, no, yeah, didn't they have the bear throwing some hands? All I remember is Luxurious Island. Like, I made this in New Horizons, like Game Freak. Y'all think you think you're slick. Bland choice of color? That's vibrant. Not, like, that's why vibrant. It has the word vibe in it, George. Again, I think it's something in the coffee, but something about him makes him respect the craft. Doesn't seem original. What do you mean? He's Taxi Driver. You love that movie. You look like you're old enough to have sat through the movie without falling asleep. George, you're the one that bought literally a deformed S. The fact that you even bought my art to begin with makes your opinion invalid. Okay, look at that. Isle of Armor, and then we just have to add the karate. Each floor, different levels of sauce, because I'm pretty sure you gotta climb these, I'm guessing, to get to some sort of gym leader. The dojo. You're gonna get to the dojo leader. That's not funny. What am I doing? This is the 3 stages of how you don't want your steak to look. Fortnite could name whatever my man's is doing right here as the next dance, and I wouldn't even be surprised. This looks like one of those models you get in like 8th grade science to show you what the sun supposedly looks like inside. Maybe that's what the Isle of Armor is. It's on a completely different planet, and this is Earth at its core, whenever the alien race of Pokemon here completely blown it to shreds. See, I'm overthinking it now, but who cares? Okay, Mary, I see how it is. 733 won't cut it. I'm suing you for emotional damages, too. It's 865 for the painting, and yeah, the extra one because you hurt my feelings before. There's not much sauce you can add to a tundra. That's the point of a tundra, it's dead. The second one. I feel like it's the music that's preventing me from being funny. It's that rich people music. Like, Dawn, you hearing this, right? You're hearing this, right? Yeah, what's your driver's name, right? It should be Dawn. You should be driving yourself places, you lazy prick. A most liberal choice of color. That's just a Republican. She's just like, it looks like libtard. Big boy nose. I don't know what that is, but I think that's a fox thing. Got the mad scientist kind of haircut. I guess I could always say that, like, when it comes to mad scientist, I feel like Doofenshmirtz has always had the best. And then he had the weird dress made out of its own hair. Oh yeah, and it had the magic wand, and because it's a Pokemon joke, it goes abracadabra, alakazam. I always forgot what Venusaur looks like, but I'm pretty sure he just looks like this. Shout out Marshall, he's the goat, so we'll give him horns. This is the one that's like was actually meant to look like a dinosaur. For some reason he's going Super Saiyan, but that's just meant to be the stuff on his back, which I don't know if he actually had. I'm just gonna assume he had because it looks cool. Oh wait, no, that's his natural skin color. Okay, well, it looks like he like reverse tanned over the summer and somehow ended up like this. Oh right, and he was very angry all the time. Lucario's pretty easy. You just draw. All right, I'd say that's probably the best Lucario art I can really pull out. I'm just gonna draw him up here. I'm not gonna do his eyes because, like, God, this is I'm so sorry, man. This is probably the worst shout out you could have got. Did he have a shell? I don't think he had a turtle. Did he have a turtle shell? No, he didn't. Did Lapras? I should know all about Lapras. Lapras is supposed to be cool. That is the Scythe Dream Team. Link in the description because this man's a god. All right, come on. Look at that and tell me that isn't